Well, hello everyone who did not hear me saying hello to anybody because I forgot to hit the go live button. That was a near miss. How is everyone today? So just so you know, YouTube has decided to not show me your names in the chat window, and it's showing your handle, but not your usual names. And some of you have different handles than actual usernames. So I recognize a few of you this morning. We've got Poltrix Volta here, and Eleanor93 and Mina M. I think that's Mindy, right? Because I recognize your wave there. Oak Tree is Oak Tree. Howie Pup, Durship, hello. Darth Bronton, is that Nimujilak? Yeah, so you just confirmed it. Okay. And Wade Parker is here. Keth, hello, Keth. Oh, you just changed your Durship. I see that, yeah. Hello there, Emma Bailey and Smiley Riley. Welcome, guys. Yeah, it must be one of those mornings I've hit the start stream button, but not the go live button, and just sitting here talking to myself. Then I'm like, wait a second, no one's responding with, oh, I didn't know our handles were showing. We got Sophie72 and Hopeful Dreamer and Benny Custom. Welcome, guys. Oh, YouTube doing silly YouTube things. But as I was saying before I started actually broadcasting to everybody, we finally have a somewhat sunny Sunday going on here. In the so-called real world, or meat space, we've had a long string of pretty dreary Sundays, and it's nice to have an actual sunlight. Although my neighbor parked their car in just the right spot where the sun is like glaring off the car and right into the periphery of my vision, so I have to kind of like sit turned a little bit to avoid it. You just had to watch 3 ads, Keth? Oh boy, YouTube must be doing their thing. So I turned the ads down. Originally they were on, I believe, like medium. I put them back to low. So I don't know if it'll make a difference, guys. It might not. YouTube just does their thing sometimes. So we'll see. Hey there, underpaid bot. Just hopping in here to say a quick hello and your appreciation for the videos. It's a great background for knitting. Hey, awesome. Making some Christmas presents, huh? Very cool. Well, I am spying 10 o'clock on my clock. And your clock might be different, but for me, that means it's go time. So, oh, there we go. Let's try it again. Hello, everyone. My name is Kurazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where we had a very productive, if somewhat frustrating, chore stream on Wednesday. We got a lot done, but of course, right when we went to do a certain thing, not mentioning any names here, the wind decided to not play ball. So we got a lot done, though. We got a lot of pumpkins farmed. We now have a full stack worth of pumpkins. This counts, by the way. This is a pumpkin adjacent block here. Literally, it's adjacent to the pumpkin block. So we got that done. Got an extra decorative pumpkin to put down somewhere. There. And we made a lot of pumpkin pie. We have a ton of pumpkin pie, guys. We have so much pie. It's where did I put them? Yeah, we got a few pies here. And then we also have more pumpkin for more pie. And after we harvest the pumpkins out there now, we'll have even more pumpkin for pie. So I assume these are planted. Yes, we did plant those. At the very end, on Wednesday, we planted these pumpkins again. We got something like close to 4 pumpkins per vine this time. It was like 3.7 or 3.8. I forget exactly. But that let us get enough pumpkins for replanting and plenty of pumpkins for turning into glow blocks. And hello to Ryuga and Ryan Richardson, and Momod, welcome. So again, sorry if I don't say your whole name, or I butcher your name, or I say what seems to be the wrong name. YouTube is showing handles rather than your actual like display name today. So I'm seeing like at Ryuga and other stuff, and at Richardson Rim. So it's a little weird today. Now I do have an extra stack of coal that I think belongs... Nope, does not belong here. Okay. You guys can stay here. Why do I have an extra stack of coal on me? I don't know. Uh-oh, dad joke. Hear about the new restaurant called Karma? There's no menu. You get what you deserve. That one's pretty good. I like that. Alright, so, everybody, boys and girls and everything inside and outside of that, today's schedule is going to be Temple Tower work. I would like to try to get the staircase to the top today. I think we should. That we're kind of close, as I recall. Or I really hope we're close. I'll put it that way. I really hope we're close. Oh, and I have an extra hammer here. Where do you belong? You know, I'm going to leave you here. I don't care where you belong. You're going to stay right here. Which I think is the right place anyway. So, there. You go into YouTube settings, you can change your @ name so it's correct again. Oh, okay. You're not talking to me. Yeah, I don't think I have much control over what gets displayed on my end here. But yeah, so I want to get the stairs to the top, and by top I mean top of what we have currently. Stairs are not going to get the whole way up there. And if we can do that, I'd kind of like to... Well, I'll put a poll up. Let's do a poll right now, even. So, let's see. Whoops, wrong button. Here we go. Start a poll. After stairs done, what do? So, options are going to be work on more tower, or start interior or lower interior layout. If I can spell. There we go. All right. So I'll leave that for a little while. I probably will forget it's even there, as usual. So yeah, let's see. Oh, we're gonna need some more. So caveat: if we work on the tower more, we may have to go get some more sandstone sooner rather than later. Just FYI. Maybe even some limestone. Maybe. I think we have a couple more lurking up top, I want to say. Okay. Just getting my bearings here. I'm going to leave the glass in here. We even have 7 more. Oh my goodness, we still have 7 more of these little leaf sheets. Which I think I left these here on purpose because they're the same number. Okay, so we're going to need the pantograph. Where did I put my stuff from last time? Must be upstairs. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so today what we want to do is we're going to get up to this point here. And if we work on the tower, it would be to work on like this level here, which is going to be just, a little slimmer than the, preceding one. And then the little pedally things here, like this guy, we're going to do a little bit of farming. It's going to end up being like a bit lower than this one, probably like about halfway between the current top and where the garden is up there for the flowers. The flower garden's about up here at the moment, I think. Actually, I'm not really sure about that either. I think this is not to scale anymore. This is no longer to scale. I think this bottom section here probably should have been like 8 or 12 blocks higher in the end, if it were to be actually accurate to saying that this is equal to the very top there. So that's about where we're at today. And I think we We didn't finish this guy here. Okay, so maybe we'll also hit this guy. Once we finish with the first staircase that goes around here, we're currently up around here, as I recall. So once we get that done and we're up at the top, we'll come and we'll finish this guy off just to get it done. I mean, we're pretty close, and I haven't entirely forgotten how to do it yet, so it's a good time. So yeah. And then we will think about, well, then I'll check the pole, which looks like it's going to be the lower interior layout. But we'll gauge that when the time comes. So where do I have... Ah, you're in here. Okay, good. Got all these. I probably don't need you, but... Or you, really. It's mostly going to be you. And... let's see, wedge. No, we want the chisel and the hammer, mostly for rotating. Get all of you up here. I'll keep you just for emergencies. And the extra lanterns can go in here. I will definitely not forget where they are. Definitely. And then we need... Let's see, so you're already chiseled. I'll leave you for now. We'll come back and get more as we need it. You're chiseled. Chiseled like my jaw. Ooh, do we have... How far do we have to go here? And the music's gonna die here. Yep. Oh, we're really close, but I think we're gonna need some more bauxite. So let's go knock that out real quick. Yeah. Plenty. When I run with this, I feel like I'm like... I've got like a gun and a flashlight, you know? I'm in a cop show. All right. Go, go, go! Hey there, Hazard 151. If you recall, the model is meant to be one voxel per full block. Yeah, I mean, that was always, like, close enough. Which, close enough could be off by, like, a factor of 3. So, like, I'm pretty sure the pedal parts there are, like, way smaller in our model than in real life. And I use the term real life kind of generously. I'm just going to finish off this whole slab here. It's already small enough. It's more of a guideline. Thanks, Jack. There we go. Okay, so bauxite, we got our... Now do we have enough andesite? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just keep working on this. And if we need more andesite, we get more andesite. Simple as that. So, oh boy. It gets real fun starting about now. So we're going to need to basically do the same number of stairs in here. That will ensure that we end up in the right location to return to the straight away part. I think I got it. So we are, how many stairs up? We have done. We're on the second one. So we need to get whatever's above the edge of the second stair here. Which would be this block. Hopefully here. Oops, let's do a spinny. Oh, right. All right, so it's gonna be a right click to spin all of these, basically. All right, so the wall above that first block, or the first stair. Yeah. think. What the heck? Brain. Come on, brain. Okay, so we need to go above the first stair at the level of the second stair. Okay. So it's going to be here. First snap. And then we can spin. Okay, then we need to get like directly above that second stair. So like right here, probably. Let's see if that's good enough. It might not be. Ooh. Maybe. Yes, it is. Okay. Hopeful Dreamer, are you going to decorate the inner walls in the future? You mean inside here? No. These are going to be as they are now. We've spent enough time on the Phil Boswell Memorial Stairway. Why is that specific block dark? Like, why do you do this, game? Even that didn't fix it. Wonderful. Okay, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna grab yeah, so the far right and then sort of the middle left. Okay, there, Forvala. Weapon your name. Yeah, YouTube decided it's gonna show user handles rather than names today. So just beware. So we're gonna grab this and slap you there, and then do a bit of that. Yep, okay. I'm glad this is radially symmetrical, otherwise we would be so dead. We'd be so dead. We'd be here for decades. Okay, so there's that. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get some of these upper bits here. Ah, you're Una person? Okay. Thank you. This is something they've been rolling out for the last 5 months. You know, it's happened, like, here and there before, but, like, not often. It happens here and there. There's the third block up above the first stair. So, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be absolute heck. There we go. We got layers above the window here. Is that above the window? Yes. Why is... I think our window down here is closer to the top, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. We're good. I'm panicking about nothing. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. There we go. That works. Alrighty. Alright, so we need to grab the third block above the left side. So we got 1, 2, and 3. And this one's largely like the same as most of these, I think. So that was fun. Okay, I guess we're gonna grab this next one then. Why not? This guy at the very corner here. Okay. Yeah, definitely thinking that we're going to do like the rest of these stairs pretty exclusively on chore streams. This is a real chore. Like this first one, we're gonna get to the top, and then we're gonna call it a day there as far as stair work goes. Yeah, it's painful. All right, so above the second stair, just a little bit of the way in, like 2 voxels, we need to grab whatever's here to get this next bit. Let's grab that. So second stair, okay. We want to grab, say that. Should do it. Nope, that's too low. I grabbed too low. You go up the block. So second stair. Go up to there. That ought to do. And then we can boop. Sweet. Alright, so second stair left. Oh, we gotta grab this thing too. So second stair, left diagonal chunk of the bluey whitey thingy. It's right about here. Should go right there, and then spin. All right. Second stair, a block above the second stair, we got this guy. Imagine doing this without chisel tools. I wouldn't do it. It's that simple. It is that simple. I'd have made like a spiral staircase somewhere and called it a day. Okay, so the block by the ceiling above the second stair. Warp. So right about here. Is it going to be... Ooh. I don't know if it's that one. Is it that one? I don't know, man. Maybe. It is actually. Okay, sweet. I'm kind of surprised. All right. So we'll go up from there just a wee bit, and that should get us our first bit of the ceiling here. So second stair, we're at the very top now. So we're going to grab like this, I think, should be the right one. Let's give you a spin. Hey, look at that. All right, and we can get this guy here. So kind of right. Let's see, on the first stair, look up. Center first stair, look straight up. There we go. That ought to do. Torture, yeah, this is already torture. Like I'm gonna love the output. The final product will be amazing, but boy howdy, this is just like, what am I doing here? Some days. Now luckily we only have like 6 or 8 stairs to do. Let me see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just between 6 or 8, I guess. So we won't be here too long, I hope. All right, so 1, 2, third stair. It's going to be sort of the back bit of the 4th stair. We want to snag there. Go grab that on the right-hand side. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to snag, I guess, this. And hit that there and spin. Sweet. Far left side of the 4th stair. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grab, say, this guy. And then there, and then should be able to spin that. All right. So far, so good. Oh, I missed this thing, I think I mentioned last time. Yeah, I missed a few of these, actually. Yeah. Okay. And that would be you, and you, and you as well. Okay. And we'll snap you, and we'll just do a bit of this. And hope it doesn't mess... Whoop! Nope, 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 nope. Hope it doesn't mess up anything on the outside of the build. Okay, there we go. All right, so we are up to, let's see, so second stair. Let's do first stair right by the top here. Yeah, okay. First stair right by the top should be you. And then spin. Okay. So first stair is done there. We're on the second stair. We got 1, 2 on the 3rd block above, right on the corner of the second stair. So second stair, 1, 2, and 3. You got you. Yep, there we go. Give you a spin. And the next one above that. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we should be able to spin you right into place. Look at that. Sweet. Okay. Hey there, Polite. Good morning. Welcome to the torture session today. As we are oh so lovingly calling today's build session. 1, 2, third block. Okay, so the first full block above the third block, or third stair. So 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be right about here. I hope. Maybe? Maybe? Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. So, second block, and then we got third block. Okay. So, third stair. That was 1, and then 2. Probably could have used the same snap for that, but just in case the outside is different, which I don't think it is. Just be extra cautious here. Second stair, far right, back missing. Ah, right here. Yeah, good catch. All right, so second stair, just in this little bitty corner there. Wow, that's so annoying. I'm relying on you guys for this, for sure. All right, so it should be right there. And that should go right in there, and I can spin you. Look at that, perfect. Good eye. I'm assuming Inger Raymond. Yes. Oh, and this one right here too, actually. So let's grab that, which is the very back bit of you. Did this one get done too? It did, okay. Perfect. All right. Okay, so back to this stair here, very top on this side, above the third. So 1, 2, 3, and one. Hang on a second. 1, 2. I guess it is you. Okay, that works. I hope. Boop and boop. Look at that. All right. So we're gonna do. Let's see. So this is a pretty big one. 1, 2, 3. So above the third stair again. On this side, we've got a bit more to work with here, so we'll start with that. Above third stair, okay. So that ought to do. And I can probably, again, do this, but not for the very top. Let's go get that. So 1, 2, 3. So 1 and 2 and 3. Hey there, Pixel Pair. Good morning, folks. Sitting in your car before a small group. Thought you'd pop in and say good morning. And see what progress has been made. Well, we are progressing on the stairs. And boy, is it painful. Boy, does this hurt the soul. Okay, so I think... if I'm not mistaken, first of all, so again, we have 7 steps to do, right? Is that correct? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th is the landing. So we want to make sure we stay within that. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, we're pretty much nowhere near that. But I think we can start, like, we don't have to run back down there anymore. I think we can just grab these now. So we can grab, say, like this guy, and slap him there. Look at that. And we can grab this guy and slap him there. We can grab this guy and slap him there. And then we can grab this guy, slap him there. See sky! I see sky. Is that a good thing? Do I want to see sky here, guys? I don't know. Ooh. Let's go take a look from outside. I could have had a simple glass staircase. Yeah. You know, there's a part of me that would like to go back in time and maybe undo some, Or unsay some silly things that I may have said. So we're coming up here. We're still like 4 blocks down, which means we're gonna be, yeah, I think pretty much right on target. We should be turning the corner and stepping up and being like right here, which is like exactly perfect. We're officially blaming Phil Boswell though, yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, we're this far already. Oh man, we can be done with the stream in like 45 minutes. You can all go home. Bite to eat. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, let's keep going. I can always make like friends and say pivot. The southern build after Lupine Ridge displayed that tight spiral stairs. Yeah, tight spiral stairs are a bad idea. But I think what could be cool to do, and maybe we'll do it starting with the next level, because I ain't doing one of these stairs, is, so we're going to have like this sort of central light shaft here. And I think I mentioned I might make it a little bigger, like do a plus shape, but make it, 4 and then 4 and just sort of cut the corners out. And that might be a wide enough design to be able to make a spiral staircase that isn't torture to go up and down. So I think that might be the play for farther up, and maybe all the way to the top once we get to this next level. Just spitballing. Let's see. Okay, so we want to grab 2 blocks down. I think I'm going to grab you, right? Yeah, alright. I want to grab, so 2 blocks down. No, I'm going to grab you. Get that, yep, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Getting there. I want to grab this guy for here. And this guy for here. And a little bit of Matthew McConaughey. All right. I think we can grab... Can we grab you? Yeah, we can grab you for here. But this one needs to come from... This one might need to come from downstairs, actually. I don't think this goes back far enough. Yeah, let's do that. So we're on the, let's see, this is the 4th stair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4th stair, and it's the 3rd full block above that step. Okay, let's do that. Oh, goodbye music. So 1, 2. Oh, this might actually be the same block. I think we're gonna grab that one is the concern, I'm gonna say. Yeah, let's just do this. Snap. Yeah, okay. Let's go grab the other one, that very, very top one. That will need to get rotated. I don't think we have... maybe we do. Let's try it. Just to see how good or bad we've been doing here so far. Let's grab that. Oh, it fits. Oh, ladies and germs, it fits. Hallelujah. So, as far as this block, though, that is above the 3rd block. Let's go get this one for real this time. So, above the 3rd block, right here, look up. Let's try snapping that. That hopefully will do it. Question mark. And then spin. Okay, there we go. I think that should do it now. All right, so we're gonna come back 2 blocks to here, snap you, and you, but not you. So let's come up to here and snap you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we will here, I think, need to start thinking about how we grab this stuff. Although I want to say we can go think the 7th stair, we can still kind of grab it from down here, or from up here, I should say. Guess we'll find out. All right, let's do this. Let's see. So we're going to come down 2 stairs. We're going to go up to here. And snap, snap. And that was, let's see, 1, 2. Grab you. Snap you. And we'll probably have to figure out what to do about this whole situation right here. There may be some walls above this. So we might actually raise these walls up a little bit. I'm not really sure yet. Uh-oh, we got a dad joke. An original dad joke coming in from Forever Fish 14. Why did the cow organize the farm? She couldn't understand, or she couldn't stand all of the clutter. Ha 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 ha. Foo 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 foo. Okay, so that one's accurate. Okay. So we're gonna want, let's see, coming down here. So we want this guy next, and then you. Okay. We're gonna want a bit of you. Okay. We're gonna want a bit of you. No. We're gonna run down and get that one. But you should be okay to grab here. Nope. What am I looking at here? Oh, I see. Come down 2, come up to, I guess it's gonna be this guy, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And that. Let's undo that. Let's come back here. So 1 and 2, go up to here, grab you. Nope, wrong one. Let's undo you again. Alright, so we're coming 2 steps. And we should be able to go up to here. Yeah, okay. There it is. Done. Alright, so we're going to come down here. We're going to grab the start of this landing here. Which should be like this. Guess we're about to find out. And we should be able to spin you. Alright, alright. More Matthew McConaughey. Okay. And then we want whatever's going on over here. I lost it. My brain lost it. Like, I looked at it, my brain instantly went, nope. Okay, so not at the very edge there, but like a block in on the corner. Okay. So it's going to be like here-ish. Perhaps? Let's find out. And we should be able to just spin you. Ooh, nope. Okay, can we undo that? Yes, we can. Okay. I guess it's going to be the wall piece then. The straight on the wall. It's going to be you, I think. Like that? Is that accurate? Oh, because it's part of the floor, too. Right, this is only half block up. I gotta grab the floor. Haha, I knew that. I totally knew that, guys. I got it. Totally got it. Okay, so let's get... so we got 2 blocks to get here, which is really just going to be these blocks again. So we'll snap you. Done. And... let's see, you'll have to grab some more flat stairs then. Not a big deal. I'm gonna actually, we will snap the window, but I'll probably block the window up again, because there won't be much point to having a window here. Although, maybe I'll leave it for now, just in case we decide that it's better to, like, have the wall rise up a little higher here, so we kind of come out of a tunnel, rather than coming out of the floor like a subway station. I think that's the better play. I think. We'll give it a whirl. Alright, so we're going to come and do the corner piece above the edge. We've got 2 of those here. Okay. Corner piece above here, so snap you. Music dies. There we go. We'll grab the window pieces from here. Which is going to be, I guess, like you. And spin. And you. And spin. Get a little bit of an edge of the window to get here as well. So we'll snap you. Yep, okay. And we'll snap you. That should be that. Okay. Very nice, very nice. I like what I see, guys. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So now we can just grab these front edge stairs. Oh no, we have a flat surface through here first. We'll do the flat. Okay, so I guess we're gonna want. Actually, yes, we can just grab these. These are all, I think, 1 block. I think. Yes. Okay, sweet. Perfect. Easy. There we go. We have the flat wall right above that stair. Just going to be fairly straightforward. And there is a window here though, isn't there? I don't know. Uh-oh. We got another Nightbot dad joke. Why are mummies scared of vacation? They're afraid to unwind. Hey there, Pinnix. You just finished watching a little Josh Johnson. I'm not familiar with that. Is that a name that I'm going to get ridiculed for not knowing? So there is a window here. Are you worth keeping? Let's keep the window. For now. It's probably going to be a partial window. Yeah, it's going to be a partial window. But that's okay. If we decide we don't need it, it's fairly simple to, you know, let's not do the window. Don't think we'll need it. Haha, I tricked you guys. I lied. Okay, so we have a stair next, so the next full stair on the second step there. So we're going to just snag you. And we'll have to get the under piece in a moment here. YouTube is doing ads every 20 minutes rather than 30 minutes today. Oh, fun. They're so consistent. Consistently annoying. Okay, we can grab, I think, this guy and just do that. And this one's got to be a little special. Let's go grab that. We can just grab you from, like, here. There we go. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it! Oh. Oh. We've made it to the top, and I can't see a darn thing. Beautiful. Beautiful game. I love it, Tyrone. Okay, let's go and we're going to grab these blocks in here. Whichever one they are, it's going to be this guy. There we go. Then we have this guy. There we go. And we can just then Copy and paste. Copy and paste. And we made it. Wow. Oh, look how perfect it is, too. Look how it lines up, guys. I mean, could that have been any better planned? I mean, this is all in the blueprint from the start. I mean, you saw the blueprint down in the little miniature tower down there. Yep, this is all planned out from the start. Just the way I meant it to be. You bet. Okay, so... oh, you know what we could do? We could do a little bit more of... let's see, let's grab you and do... not enough materials to paste. We're actually out of andesite. Wow, exactly out of andesite. Look at that. Bye, music. Alright, we'll just get 39 more andesite, I guess. Call it a day. Liliad? What's Liliad for you guys? So Josh Johnson... oh. Josh Johnson is a young comedian. Okay, cool. Semi-regular host on Daily Show. Wait, I might actually know him. I may have watched him this morning too. What was the skit? Was it about the Super Bowl? Am I going to pattern the floor in front of the balcony? Yes, actually I was coming back here to do that, in fact. Hey there, storyteller. Welcome, welcome. Liliad is just you being silly? Alright, I'll take it. Okay, so... what to do here? What do here? We could... so we could just continue the same pattern. That's okay. It's okay, not great. The only downside here is that because of where this is, it's not centered. So if we do anything like cool and fancy, it might look a little lopsided, and we might have to just be okay with that. So here are options. We can just run this pattern straight through. That's easy. That's easy stuff. Second option is we run the pattern through, but we let it like bleed out into here. So we get a little bit of lopsidedness here, but then we get like the same kind of blue pattern around the edge here, and call it a day. Third option is we do like something, and I don't know what that thing is yet, like a special design here. That will probably look the most lopsided, but I don't hate the idea. Alright, so I'm going to end this poll, because interior decoration has won out. We're going to do a new poll. Alright, so new question. Let's see, balcony, landing. Basic pattern continuation. Basic pattern bleed. And pane. There you guys go. Chew on that for a minute. Tell you what, while you're thinking about that poll, let's go do this other archway as I promised. So that should be fairly straightforward. We got plenty of what's this thing called? Pantograph. One of those days, guys. It's one of those days. We'll flip this over into flip mode. Don't need to for this one, but it will fix the lighting. I love daylight. It's such a nice, pleasant song. Song, he said menacingly. I don't know why I said song like that. What a song. Gah. Gross. And it's good that we're not leaving this for like 6 months from now, because I would totally forget how to do this. So I think it's important that we get this actually done. It should be done. Bite to eat. Oh, we should check on the pumpkins too. Shoot. Although it's going to be early for pumpkins, I think. Guess we're in the third layer next. So 1, 2, and 3. Grab you. Destroy has some great music, but to its credit, so there's the other block game. I think one of the things with the music in this and the other block game is that I think the music in Vintage Story is generally more interesting to me, like to my ears. But the other block game's music feels like it was much more intentionally made. Like, everything was made to fit that game, where some of the music in this game is a little weird, or like, I don't know, like it doesn't always fit the aesthetic to me. Don't tell Tyrone, don't tell anybody else. Let's keep this between you and me. Alright, I think we want this, right? Is that right? I don't know. See. Nope. That is not correct. Some days, guys. Some days. This game just makes me infuriated. Okay, so we need to go up. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm just going to put down some measurement blocks. Why not? There we go. Alright, so we need to go up to the 4th block. The same over here too, I guess. Okay. So it's this guy here we want to grab. That's first. Sometimes you enter the cellar, the music switches to cave ambiance. Yeah, I really wish that the cave music was a little more, had a little more chill, you know. Was about the Bad Bunny halftime show? Yes, yes. Okay, so I do know who he is. Okay, I just didn't know him by name. Talking about the comedian. Was it Josh Johnson? Okay, so we got that. And then, let's see, so how best to target you? So I guess we could just go above that. It's easy to do. A Terraria style ruler would be helpful. Yes, it would. Very much so. Actually, is this the right one? Yeah, I think it is. Should be. Did I leave an extra block here by accident or something? I may have. Ooh, that's not kosher. That is not kosher at all. What the heck happened here? Oh, I have to grab. Okay, I'm grabbing the very top little bit. That's what it is. Okay. All right, so we're gonna grab this, I think. Tell you what, let's just do another measure-y blocky here. There we go. We're gonna grab this. Done. We should be able to flip. There we go. And the very the enge here. Go to the enge. Should be you. Or I call it being a little tiny Tetris piece. I'm going to have to get over somewhere here to actually flip it. Can I flip you from here? No. Oh, game. Or is it me? It might be me. Let's do a bit of this so I can actually get out there a little bit. Come here. What do you mean my scaffolding is ugly? Alright, so we're going to go up another block from that. And that would be you, basically, I believe. Let's give it a go. Oh, wait, no. Did not go high enough. That was nope. That's a big nope. Hey there, mystery lady. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so we have... Yeah, we need to go up an extra whole block. So basically, to like here-ish? Should be good. Hope we're doing well. Well, I'm doing pretty well this morning. Last weekend was kind of tough. I mentioned I was pretty... Oh, come on. How does that happen? Okay, so we're going right above the one we just copied. Oh, I based off of this, not this. Okay. That explains things. So it was you, so I'm going to grab, like, this, I think. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. That's better. Flip, flip. And we want basically you? Question mark? You're in the church parking lot about to leave? All right, well. You gonna watch on the way home? Okay, let's see. That's pretty good. I'm gonna take a real quick hydration break here, so just a moment. I'll get a bite to eat as well. Nom nom nom. Okay. Ready to roll again. Let's get... that's sort of the very top, right? Yeah. Alright, let's grab that. I guess. Why not? Actually, we can also probably... If I did a smart thing and did like... that. I could also rather just reach up here. I could snag this. That is correct, right? Yeah. That should be what goes over here in this cornery bit. Yeah, actually. Sweet. And that one, I'm not sure. We'll grab the end off that one. Flip you. Oh, not. No. Come back. Come back. Where'd you go? There we go. Sheesh. So the end is probably a little bit different, so may as well grab that. Especially So we're going to follow this out to the end here, give you a spin, and we're going to grab you. Hope that's right. Should be that, and then I should be able to spin. Yes, that's a good call. Alright, so let me go 3 of these guys underneath. Boop. What? Not this again. This happened last time, too. We're like... I don't get it. Oh, maybe it's... Okay. Maybe we need to make sure that we grab from this side first, because there might be 2 blocks in there. So let's just grab you. See if that solves that problem. Yes, it does. Okay. Very much so. Alright, we'll just rotate or flip all of you, fix all that lighting. Those God rays coming in there. Hey there, Ash Sprout. It's coming along great, especially the stairs. Thank you. Yeah, I am very happy with the stairs and everything. Despite the amount of time it took. Okay, so... we want to grab, like, again, the very end here. So we need to make sure we're looking at the right block. Let's give this a rotate. Keep my eyes locked on the prize, and we're going to snag, like, this very end bit right there. Right, and... boop. Perfect. First time, just like everything. First time, every time. Right? Right, guys? Alright, so we should be able to just grab you at this point. And break our ankles. Or not, apparently. And we're going to do a bit of that, that, and that. We'll flip you guys as well. It's so funny how much difference that makes. Frustrating, but also funny. Right, then we can grab basically the end here. And just pop it on up. And then we spin this. Oops, nope, no, nope. There we go. All right, and I think we have a little bit on the outside to do. There's just, yeah, these single blocks. Oop. Oh, there's the ankles. There we go, the old ankles. So we have just the one to do on the outside. That should be easy enough. Let's go grab that. As I recall, those are full blocks. They're full length at least. I don't have to worry about any weird designs. Whoop. Missed the ladder entirely. Alright, so it's going to be, I believe, this guy right here. Yeah. Is indeed up the full block there. Yep. Full block width. Oh. Come on. Jump. There we go. All right. We'll just flip and flip. From here, we should be able to just do this. I'm getting these right. Boop. So then we have this bit here, which is going to be this guy. Can't reach that, can I? Oh, maybe this should be it. There we go. And then the very end piece here should be pretty tiny. Yeah, right, this guy here. Perfect. Okay. Then we have, again, these little dinky guys. This is going to be this guy. Just do a bit of this. Cheat a little bit and get these guys done from the outside. The weird little stair step effect. Some days it's frustrating, but today it's just kind of funny. Grab you. Spin or flip. Alright, let's go ahead and get back in here and get the rest of these from the inside. So you and you should be, yep, okay. And at the very bottom we've got you and you. Flip you guys from the front. Like so. Pie time. Pie in the sky. Someone get me the Aperture Science long fall boots. Yeah, this would be handy. I do kind of wish that there was, you know, like in the other block game where you can get like the feather falling enchantment. I wish you could make stuff like that in Vintage Store, and I hope we can someday. Let's grab you. Yep. We have this little dinky guy on the very end here. It's going to be kind of hard to target. I think it's right here. Yes, okay. Spin you. And then we have just this guy. Oops. I need to get on the level so I can just snap this. And you at the very end. Then we can just, maybe. Hopefully flip you. Yeah, there we go. All right. Whew. Dunzo. Foreverzo. But let's bust down these ladders to help make this whole area just look better in the first place. Take out the wonderful, glorious scaffolding and measurement tools. Oh man, beautiful. Getting all done this stream? Yeah, I hope so. I sure hope so. That is the goal. It's also nice to have, like, you know, streams where we do get like a lot of different projects done. I know there have been a lot recently where it's like, well, let's work on the stairs some more. We get like 3 steps up. Like, well, guess that's the stream, guys. It was nice seeing you for 3 hours. Wasn't there an angel butt mod at some point? There is an angel butt mod, yeah. It's a little cheaty. And at least for the style of play that I want to do, it's a little cheaty. And not cheaty like in the good place. Yeah, this is pretty slick. And super lucky. Yeah, I think we will probably have to continue the wall up a little bit, just to sort of disguise what's going on here. And maybe we'll even have to like sort of work the maybe we'll actually have this start to sort of flip back out a little bit. But I was thinking this sort of the whatever this is, strap, the buttress. We'll have to work on that at some point. That might not be today. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna close this poll. What do we got for this poll? We have basic pattern continuation with 45%, basic pattern bleed at 39%, and pain at 16%. Okay, so pain loss, which is good. Let's go ahead and get this pattern in then. That should be pretty straightforward. It's not going to be like super duper easy, but shouldn't be bad. So let's get cooking. This is already all except for you and you. You're already all nice and chiseled. You know what? We do have more andesite. Let's go grab our pre-chiseled bauxite and whatever else we have here, just to get rid of it first. So we have a little bit of you. We have... Oh, you're also chiseled. Ugh. Barf. Okay, so plenty of you. Let's just throw these away. Well, not away, but you know. And then andesite. I don't think we have any pre-chiseled andesite. In fact, I'm actually going to sleep here. Reason I want to sleep here, and I should probably have slept last night too, is I want to... Oh, no, no, no. Get up, get up, get up, you fool. Get up. Well, I was going to sleep. We'll save it for the storm. But I wanted to sleep because I want to push the pumpkins along as fast as possible because we're not going to have a chore stream this Wednesday. And so we only have this today and next stream on Sunday to complete all our pumpkin growing. And something tells me we might not make it. Just have that feeling. No. That's annoying. Let's go get 2 limestone. So I want to make sure we sleep as much as we can. Just that, you know, temporal storm and all that. Doing temporal storm things and being mighty inconvenient. Alright, so you're already chiseled. Let's dig up you. Yeah. Be careful with some of these. It's a guessing game now. Oh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. So, maybe... So we're going to add you in like that. And you in like that. And we'll see which one you belong. Let's find out. Oop, you go that way? You do not. Of course not. Why would it? Why would it? Down you go. Okay. Good times, that. So you go there. Okay. And we'll have to add the andesite in the other way, which is fine. Alright, so let's grab... Where are you? Right there. A little bit of bauxite for you. A little bit of limestone for you. And you can go there. All right. And then we have you. Be still my beating heart. Maybe I could even do something smart like that. You know, just a thought. All right, let's add in. If I can get back up here. So bauxite first, and then a little bit of limestone. Throw you back into place. Hey, look at that. I grew a brain. Now this one needs bauxite, so maybe we'll put it back in place. We will add the bauxite this way because we don't have any more of the pre-chiseled stuff. So there's that. Then we'll dig you back out. I do want these to be in the same order. That's why I'm doing that. So we'll do this, and then the limestone. Call you done. So these 4 are done. We grab these 2 next. So these are going to be bauxite here this way first. And bauxite this way again. Like that. Then we can dig you up. These are full blocks, looks like. Yes. Okay, so these are pretty agnostic as far as the directionality goes. Okay, so there's that. Then all these will get some andesite. Done in this fashion. Okay, there we go. And then, let's see, so this then, okay. So that's sandstone, let's see, how best to do this. Probably just one by one, I think, honestly. Not normally the most efficient, but we have such a little pattern here. It's probably necessary. Reach. It reaches. I have very long arms or very long tools, or tools on poles, I guess. Wait. Hang on. I'm being stupid. No, that was stupid, actually. Yeah. Well, maybe we can do island mode. Like that. Which is fine. Oh, undo that one. Why are you not an island? Oh, I didn't go far enough. There we go. Hey, Phil Boswell made it. Welcome, Phil. Yeah, we are indeed finishing up the first iteration of the Phil Boswell Memorial Stairway. Stairway, whichever. It's the stairwell that I tripped down and bunked my head and break my neck on. And get this one as well. Not sure why I care, but I do. You know what's going to happen, guys, is that we're going to try to continue this pattern. It's not going to quite fit, is it? Well, I think we have a little bit of leeway. Because Lee is getting out of our way. That's right. That Lee guy. Alright, so we're going to pop out this and this. Just do this the whole way down. Hopefully it fits. Just have to see how well it fits. Yeah, not bad. Alright, I'll take it. Anybody who points out it's not centered across the doorway, you can leave the stream. That's what you can do. Actually, no, you can leave me $1 bajillion as you leave the stream. It's the pedantry tax. Alright, let's get these guys in. So the balcony floor will be a little bit plain, but I think that's okay. I don't think we need to have, like, super juicy balcony floor going on there. I mean, like, well, in, like, an actual, like, temple, it might be nice. You know, in the real world. Yeah. They spare no expense, but here, my time is my expense. So, maybe we'll come back in later and, like, put some other pattern out there. Just today, I haven't. I don't know. I'm not really inspired at the moment with an idea for what we could put in such a limited location out here. You have to be joking. If we had to pay a pedantry tax, it would be penniless. Yes, yes, you would. All of you, every last one of you. Run andesite along the border, like on the outside stairs. Oh, you mean like outside here? Maybe. I don't know yet. I think because of the votes, I'm not going to tackle that today. We've already voted for what we're going to do. I've made my promises. I've made my bed, now lie in it. This is sort of like a medieval bed, so we're all lying in it together. Half of us are smelling the other half's feet, and vice versa. Or vice versa. It's like 500 of us, or maybe 48, all crammed in a bed. Like a giant package of hot dogs. Okay. I think we'll just have that run into that just fine. No! Come back. You go away. Okay, so I think what we'll do here is we are going to... Okay, we're going to just use this guy to... Oh, we can't. Right, because this is a different block. Alright, so we're going to do a bit of andesite there and there, and a bit of limestone right here. It's like minestrone, but it's made of stone. And we're going to go sleep then, because it's about time for the storm. As the music dies. We'll go drink whiskey and rye. And hopefully, I'm actually going to not eat before we go to bed. And hopefully, we tried to sleep a little bit last night. I hope it doesn't spoil our ability to sleep through the full storm. If it does, well, best of luck to us. It's a light storm? Oh, it's not too bad. Hopefully. Oh god, they're here. Oh jeez. Run! I can't see anything! Oh, wait, what? Did they actually... Or am I just starving? Did they actually spawn here? I feel like they did. Maybe they're the ones that just despawned when the storm ended. Very spooky, though. Did not appreciate that. Did not appreciate. Thanks, game. I love this game, he said, with a grimace. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go get some pie. We'll go take a peek at the pumpkins, too, although I suspect that they're pretty much just little nubs still. Am I hangry? I am hangry. Yeah, pumpkins are still just babies. Let's get us some pie. Some pumpkin pie. And we'll do like 4 pies at once, I think. That should be plenty. Put them on the floor, as one does, and chop them with a knife, not the chisel. There we go. All right. Am I hungry? You know, I asked the kids, like when the kids are, you know, around dinner time, but like, are you Hungary? Are you Lithuania? Are you Bulgaria? Okay, let's go finish up this little bit of floor. And then we'll sort of start the, like I said, the big brush strokes of what's going to go on down in there. Yes. So I slept through the storm, and they smacked you and you just ignored it. Well, yeah, pretty much. I suspect that Tyrone's eventually going to make it so that if you get hurt while you're in bed, it wakes you up. That's just my suspicion. Okay. All right, and then we'll do another row of this here. And pull this out. Ian. And one more time. There we go. Whoop, no. Not like that. Okay. So then we can just do a little bit of this in here. And we'll get the little pattern going on. That feeling of being almost at the end is really boiling over here. Like, oh my goodness, I can breathe again. Yeah, I think the only way this staircase could come out more perfect is if we had not pushed it in by a block, or half a block that we did in here. This is a half block push. It was a full block push. So if we had started the first step here rather than here, I think it's the only way that could have been more perfect. Because then this would have been fully centered. This would be all pulled this way by half a block. That would have been absolutely perfect, but that's okay. I am very happy with the design. Oops. Not that design. There we go. All right, and that actually lines up. Which I think probably should have been a no-brainer, just because it's a regular pattern. And it works downstairs, so I wouldn't have worked here, but it's a little nervous. But then I would have bumped my head. Well, so if I bumped my head, I could have just changed the arch pattern, the ceiling arch. Which, yes, would have been more of a pain, but I think the easiest solution would have been we just, like, use the wedge to push the whole thing up. That probably would have done it. And this particular pattern isn't, like, super difficult, just kind of annoying. So, I think the reason we did it was I didn't want to make this archway any taller because I knew it was going to run into whatever we had going on here. So if we did that, we'd have to push this up by a block. And this is lucky, we didn't realize this, but if we push this up by a block, then this would not have been possible. We'd have had to find some other way to do it. Just thinking, because we would be, yeah, this is like this would be a full block up into here. We'd be pretty much SOL. So that could have been solved by changing the angle of the arch, but still. Like, it didn't need to be this, this round and long. It could have been a little farther, like this. Okay, well, promises made, promises kept, guys. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Ugh, I feel dirty. Anyway, that is done there. Oh, we should probably take out this dirt here. We'll use ladders. And get this dirt out of here. And there we go. Alright, so we have the Phil Boswell Memorial Stairway. I did this. I feel like I should change it to, like, I made you do this or something. And we're at the top, and it is time for Temple Tower work. We're going to do Temple Interior Planning. Ta-da! Okay. I'm going to put away pretty much all of our main building blocks here. And that's going to include the pumpkins. I think we're going to not need those for quite some time. So no need to drag them around with us all the time. I'm going to put away all of the chisel stuff. Like I said, this is going to be broad brush strokes here. And shovel can stay. Saw doesn't need to be here. I am going to grab our stash of ashlar blocks. Rustle, rustle. Happening in here? No. It's all over in this one. Yeah. There's that. And then well, aside from this other color, if we need to, these will be our backups. This is not going to be permanent building blocks. These are just plans. Now I did a bit of thinking, did a bit of braining around, and I think what I'm going to do in here is I had asked about what to do about this sandy knoll as opposed to well, this is a grassy knoll too. It's a sandy grassy knoll. And the general consensus was to somehow incorporate it into the build. And I think I'm still going to do that, but I'm going to mostly do that on the outside here. So the outside will incorporate it, but I do want to actually dig this out on the inside so that we actually have room. And so this doesn't like... I was talking about maybe making this sort of an archaeological dig site. And I think I kind of don't want to go that route. I think I would rather, like, you know, say we did indeed carve this out of the hill here. We left the hill, and maybe some of this will still be shored up with sand. So, like, under here, I don't really feel a huge need to use all of the space. I mean, look how much space we have here, guys. This is, like, redonkulous. We have so much space to play with here. I don't really feel the need to make sure we make the most of every single block. So, like, maybe on this side, you know, like, everything under this walkway will just be blocked off. And maybe even under most of them, they'll be blocked off, because I don't really want to see the back of this wall. And it's going to be just easier to, like, section this off, fill this in with the 18 bajillion blocks of sand we have, just to keep spawns down. And that way we'll have a smaller interior area here, but I'm not really that worried about that. And we'll want to think about storage as well. Now, storage, I think, what I want to do is I do want to make like a big storage zone. And I think it's going to actually be down there. I think we're going to have like, this will be like all temple stuff. Although, you know what? Thinking about that. If we do storage down under here, that means we'll have to make it very well lit at all times to keep things from spawning. And just thinking about all this room we do have, maybe we do use some of the ground floor here for storage. Like maybe these two wings, like back here and over on this side, maybe these two become our storage zones. It's a lot of storage zones. It's probably more than we really need. But we can do something fancy with it. We don't have to like just cram trunks in there. We can make it, you know, expansive. We can have, you know, stone and wood labels. Like, you know how you make like a trunk here, and you put like, oh, this is the ashlar, the sandstone ashlar trunk. So you put it between two blocks of sandstone ashlar, and then we can do the next one would be the bauxite ashlar, which we'll definitely have a lot of because we're going to use a lot of it for sure. Yep. Imagine repurposing this to a large... That was creepy. Is there a warden in here somewhere? Hello? Alright, we got to sneak, guys. We got to sneak or it'll hear us. That could be work in progress. The temple is still being recovered from the desert. You need large amounts of aged basalt, ashlar, and limestone CobbleSkulls. Yikes. One trunk per block type. That's going to be so much copper. Hey there, Lord Phoenix. Perhaps you can create a semicircular amphitheater into the base. An eclipse. A 2-second total eclipse. Yeah, pretty much. So... Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here yet. Also, something that I didn't really think about. It's gonna be kind of funny. So right now we have this design of, like the stairs to the top are currently on the outside, and that's fine. I mean, it's fine. You better know what fine means. The only issue I have is that I was thinking about how the brethren and like temple visitors would realistically access those places. And while this is, you know, a glorious staircase, you can come up here, I don't feel like this is going to take you anywhere. This is for having a stroll down to the end over there, or down one of these arms as well, and then back. You're not really meant to be using this to traverse the temple. This is all decorative. This is meditative. You count the blocks as you walk, and you think about your place in the world, kind of thing, right? These doors here are meant for like maintenance access. These are not meant to be fancy. They're not meant to be traversed by anybody except for like the groundskeepers and the cleaners, and maybe like some of the monks who were on particular duties, like the tree trimming duty. You come out here and you bring your clippers and you snip these trees up. That's what these are for. These doors are not meant for pilgrims or whatever, right? So if I can jump down somewhere without breaking my legs. So initially I was thinking we'd have some kind of stairs, probably on either side of each of these here, that would at least let the brethren who are working, as well as myself, up and down reasonably quickly. So we're still going to do that. But I want some kind of staircase that will let pilgrims ascend the tower in some spiritual slash, and since this is more of a temple of knowledge, a physical, metaphysical, scientifically interesting way. That's the word salad. Enjoy the word salad. Have some dressing. So I'm thinking, what if we do that? And what if we do it by continuing, to some extent, the Phil Boswell Memorial Stairway down from the heavens, aka that surface there, and we open up the stairway as it comes down. So let's get back up there. And maybe I'll make a temporary ladder up and down here while I'm here. While I'm thinking about it. Let's get up there. Go, 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 go. I can build a staircase into the wall. You mean like do a wall from here as well? So here's my idea, guys. So we have this staircase going up. What if, when we come to it, we then have a staircase here going down? And so temporarily, I'm going to pop this out of here. I'm going to throw down some of these ladders. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do these after all. This will be here a while. Also, I have like 2 stacks of them. So let's go ahead and pop on down here. And this will just be nice and easy access up and down. Perfect. So, yeah, so this staircase could continue down in a spiral and come down to the area where we have our, like sanctuary slash thing. And yeah, I like that. But as they come out of the ceiling here, rather than having thick walls, I think what I want to do is I want to have like just like simple like pillars holding up the temple here. So we'll have like a pillar-based substructure under here, with like arches and things to be fancy. And that way, as you come down there, you will be able to like see everything in the temple that's not like walled off, basically. I think I like that a lot. That way, like you can you'll be able to see the ships coming and going. You'll be able to see the brethren over yonder chatting on the walkway. I mean, some of this will end up getting like cut off. Like up in here, I want to have the rooms for the brethren. So maybe there'll be like a little bit of a shopping mall-esque open space here, where there's trees and shrubberies, and all kind of stuff. So yeah, let's how to start that? I think let's start by flattening this. This needs to get flattened to the same level, and that level is going to be this one. So let's start that process. Plop, plop, plop. And as we pick up these lanterns, we'll also replace them. Speaking of picking up lanterns, let's just swap to that too. Ah, much brighter light too. Am I going to need more ships in harbor space? I mean, realistically, I don't need more ships, right? It's just me. I think the harbor's only going to have room for like a couple ships, like 3. Sorry, I had a sudden cough sneak up on me there. Actually, we have room for like 7 in here. So no, we don't need more harbor space. More ships, sure. You know, we might build a couple more of these guys in different colors. I can't guarantee that I'm going to bother with making all of the different like shields to put on them. Because they're really cool, but very much stretch goal. A stretch goal, comma, if you will. I have another layer to go here. Shoot. Okay. Whatever. We will deal with that momentarily. And actually, what if we normalize it to this layer here instead? And the reason I suggest that, one is practicality. It's going to mean somewhat less hassle in some locations, but also I feel like we'd want to have there be at least one step up from this entry hallway. So we have one step up from out here, generally speaking, not always. So one step up here, and then one step up into here. That would help keep like the sand out a little bit. So there'd be some sand drifting in from here. You know, we wouldn't want that to just be constantly streaming into the floor here. So by having some kind of stairs here, we can avoid that issue. Hey there, Channel Grandland 7890. Are working interiors today? Kind of. That was put up to vote, and the vote said yes. So, yeah, kind of. It's not all interiors. We finished the first iteration of the Phil Boswell Memorial Stairway, so there is that. So yeah, so we'll have the sand come up to this layer here, and that way we can avoid sand drifts and all that stuff. And even over here, this entryway will also be a step up. So maybe we'll put that step right here, so we can have a door. Maybe the step will be like out here a little bit. So you have like a door here, which will be up here, and we can enter. We can be in the whatever section this is, and call it a day. I like that a bit more, I think, than taking out all this sand here. So let's go and we're gonna fill this back in. Let's get started. Filled in. Also have some pile over here. Did I get to the top of the tower? Yes, I did. Yes, well, top of the current tower. Goes the whole way up, and it emerges. Like I said, there'll be some wall work there to do. I think we need to think about how to manage that. I don't want it to come out of the ground like a subway staircase. But we'll see. I also feel like raising this up means that, like, this is a pretty high floor, which seems to have a very high ceiling. It might help make some of these dormitory rooms feel a little more dorm-like and a bit less like Middle Eastern posh hotel aesthetic. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, let's start digging out this layer here. as much as we can. We need some more material anyway. Oh, also, it is nighttime. Let's go sleep so we can get the pumpkins growing. Gotta keep on that. Sleep. Might bring a bed under here too. Wait, I have a bed. Alright, should be good. Alright. Back to work. Let's also snag you. Oop, down you go. Once we have like this filled in over here, just this layer here, then I think we'll take a detour, and we'll start kind of laying out what's going to go in there. I'd also kind of like to lay out what we're doing with this dock area, because like I don't, you know, it would be rather impractical to have ladders for loading and unloading. Right? So I think we'll do something. Maybe we'll even, like, if we want to get really crazy, we could maybe even, like, chisel a little crane at some point. Yeah, I think I want like a more structured walkway. And maybe we will actually end up digging into the rock a little bit there, just so we can make a little bit of a staircase that's not going to interfere with the central sanctuary thing here we have going on. Hey there, vintage cyclist. Welcome. What we're up to today? We are doing some interior work, some broad strokes interior design work. Although if I was dealing with a company called Broad Strokes Interior Design, I might be worried that they don't really have much attention to detail. So, take that as you will. Snap goes the grass. Vintage Story bicycle mod win. It could be a thing. I mean, it could be. I mean, the mechanics should be similar to, or could be similar enough to having an elk. You just would have an elk that doesn't have animal AI. You park it, it just stays there. You're the #1 fan today, storyteller. There, Kazumar. How about good enough interior design? It's their motto. It's not just good, it's good enough. Yeah. Would definitely hire those guys. They're good enough after all. Let's get you guys off the bar here. Just gonna spread you out. There, problem solved. You're very excited for when Feverstone adds the giant spider mount. Oh boy. Frodo Baggins hates this one weird trick. The other nice thing about kind of shrinking the interior by sort of cutting this off here is we won't have quite as much space to light up, which means we might not have to spend another lifetime and a half making lanterns. Although I think I mentioned this before, I do think it might be nice to have a few areas that are primarily torch lit rather than lantern lit. And so we can kind of get away with either the aged torch holders we already have, or if that's not enough, we can maybe find some places to use bronze torch holders, or brass. I know my alloys, I swear. Bite of pie. Oh, more sand. This is kind of ugly here. Well, let's just keep digging this layer out here, and we'll deal with the rest later. You're actually thankful for the giant vertical dropping pilings you found saltpeter. And I have not found... Well, we did find some recently-ish, because we made another batch of bombs, but man, I have not had much luck with saltpeter this playthrough. Kind of weird. Although, to be fair, I haven't spent a lot of time caving, because, like, all the goodies that I would normally want to find through caving, we found by virtue of having the Better Ruins mod on. So I haven't really been caving as much in general. Also, the shivers and the bowthorn make caving kind of a pain in the butt. Like, I'm gonna be real, they're an interesting enemy. I hate dealing with them in caves. Like, they're just so deadly and annoying. Like, I really wish Tyrone would implement AI where the enemies don't have, you know, ground-penetrating radar. Like, it's super annoying. It's like, oh, every enemy in every cave knows exactly where you are at all times. Like, one, you know, limit their knowledge of your location to, you know, 25 blocks or whatever. And two, give them a vision cone. You know, maybe they should only hear you if you are, you know, mining. Like certain things would make noise that the mobs can hear, but they shouldn't be able to just smell you through walls, especially not multiple meters of walls. All this fun sand moving. You guys all know why you're here. We're moving sand. I did say I wanted to get that bit done. This is pretty small, so let's just finish this. This isn't huge. So that, and then we'll get this little bit done here. That's pretty basic, yeah. If we need more sand, I won't dig anymore. I'll just get it from our boxes. Mining should be allowed. Yeah, I really do think that, like, if you're just exploring, and maybe the kind of armor that you wear could influence how loud or quiet you are. You know, if you're wearing Gambison, you know, you should be able to be nearly silent. And if you're clanking around in full armor, then like they hear you from miles away. But now we're really talking about warden level AI, aren't we? They can smell you, they can hear you, they can't see you. Even that isn't done. Okay, we'll do that too. It's all nice and evened out so we can figure out what our plans are. It's ridiculous that chickens will spook with walls between you. Yeah, that kind of stuff too. Like, they really should have vision cones. I'm a little surprised. Like, vision cones they're pretty basic part of game design. Now, I know that Vintage Story is like 90% Tyrone's own engine. I mean, it started from a basic block building engine demo from 2010 or whatever. But like having sight cones is fairly like standard for games. So I'm a little surprised they didn't but like, you know, get that in early. Just because there are some kinds of mechanics that, like, once you get so far in game development, like, you don't want to have to go back and add some certain things in that might dramatically either change the game or, you know, dependencies in the code of the game. It also shouldn't slow down that much. Knights can sprint in heavy armor. I mean, yeah, knights can sprint. It was all about the weight distribution. Although, I do imagine that they could sprint, but not for as long as if they were not wearing armor. But still, your point stands. Yeah, maybe we'll see some of those changes with the this new item upgrade system. Maybe we can make lighter full plate armor or whatever. Alright, so that side's done. Let's go finish this side over here. Also pick up whatever this is. Oh, it's flint. Neat. Bye. And you as well. Goodbye. Do I have enough on me? I don't. Let's go grab some more boxes over here. Knights could swim in plate armor? I mean, yeah, I could see swimming. Wouldn't they also have a bit more trouble staying afloat, though? Just in general. Let's get a bit of bite to eat there, and... Sand. Start with 8. Have a bit of an area to fill up over here. Let's just go the quicker route and get stuck doing it. Sheesh. Oops. Their Eldritch, the capabilities are, the capabilities. Yeah, I mean, but still. It's annoying. And I feel like the rules of ground penetrating radar for enemies just doesn't fit with, like, medieval stuff. You know, give them able to smell and hear you when you make noise. But for vision and knowing your precise location, it should be sight-based. It also, I think, should be like, you know, even the smell shouldn't work through blocks. So there should be like a pathfinding agent that says, okay, is the player within X number of pathable blocks? If not, then they can't even smell them, you know. Because that, I think, so part of the lore, you know, and the whole, like, temporal storm thing is, like, you know, people will build temporal storm shelters that, again, are of dubious usefulness, given that mobs can just spawn in there. But, like, I feel like, you know, the people who are huddling in shelters, the mobs would eventually have to get tired and run away in the sunlight, and they don't always do that anyway. But also, like, it would make more sense to be able to build a storm shelter and be reasonably safe in there. And maybe the monsters can smell you through certain blocks, like, say, doors, because doors are not perfectly airtight. Even the ones that are effectively airtight. Oops. That was not supposed to happen. Get that out of here. Goodbye. So, like, in that way, once they get close enough, they can still smell you. But, yeah. I've said my piece on that, I think. Y'all get where I'm coming from. You want to bet shivers about them biting you? That might be asking a little much. Let's put you away. There we go. Avoid further accidents. We have high activity now. Oh boy. Fun times. Y'all have the Detect Seraph cantrip? Yeah, but like, those spells don't go through 3 feet of dirt, wood, or stone, so a single meter block should stop that. You can't play D&D rules against me, pal. We were dealing with that rule pretty recently as well, because this is our Thursday group of young adventurers who are all white-haired men. We all came to the table with white-haired men. It's just like, okay. We ended up sort of tracking these like kidnappers who were like, we don't know where they were taking these people to yet still, but we found where they were holding some of them, and when we did, they blew the whole place up, and it led to like an underground aquifer flooding the area, and we were just able to determine that there was something magical going on after the DM had to look up the rules on using detect spells through walls and things. Alright, that's done. Let's put the sand back before we get hurt. Let's also maybe sleep as well. It's getting to be about that time. I think I'll sleep on the second floor, though, this time. Okay. Back up. Oh, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to grab the glass we have here. Oh, we've been dad-joked. What's the best thing about elevator jokes? They work on so many levels. The spell description says creatures within 30 feet. Oh, well, we're using 3.5 rules in our game. I couldn't tell you 5th edition rules. We play 3.5, the only true edition of D&D. We're the true Scotsman of D&D. Let's go ahead and we're going to put these down here. And I did a dumb thing, but whatever. Let's get rid of you, and we're going to grab you temporarily. Pick you up. We're going to knock out these guys. Yeah, in D&D 3.5, all of the detect spells are blocked by a thin sheet of lead. Thin sheet of lead, 1 foot of, I believe, a stone, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. There we go. Should be able to knock you out. The ladder should stay. Hey, it does. Right, because it's hooked up here, too. Okay. Cool. We now have sort of sunlight, making it down to the bottom. You can actually pet any living thing in a village story, but depending on your settings, you have to watch out. Oh, okay. That's funny. Hey, Burnzilla. The DM should take away the Detect Seraph cantrip. Oh, good, it's 4 in the morning. Love it. Also go put you back. Will you fit there? You will. This isn't the other game where you can't place things on glass. Alright. So. Get this out of the way here. Let's get our building caps on. Also check for bad things. I think we're okay. I also think that by opening up that ceiling there a little bit, I'm pretty sure that might help with some of the issues of things spawning in here despite the light levels. Sunlight, hit F7. So get the danger W. So I think technically things could still spawn down there at night, but not during the day, because yellow means it's sunlit at the appropriate times. So yeah, we should be good in here in general. That's wild. It's a funny pattern. Anyway, turn that off. So what do we have to work with here? So certainly we're going to have this area. I think should be pretty open. And actually, that shouldn't really be a problem design-wise. So what I'm thinking is we're going to have these walls. Oh, I hear bad things outside. So we'll have these walls that are here. You can't reach me. And that means that we really only have to worry about filling in essentially 1 block's width full of sand all the way around. That's not too bad. And this wall will serve 2 purposes. This will be the outer wall. There we go. For the interior here, it'll also serve as the wall for the exterior of the rooms upstairs. So we'll have some kind of wall here. We'll just sort of draw this out. I'm going to draw these down from up here, I think, a little bit. Or I could just do, I guess, that. Oh, he found me. Jerk. Get out of here. Don't want your stupid string either. But I will cut you up in case you have anything else. Nope. Oh, there's more. Oh my goodness. Alright, pal. It's like flying around like a frisbee. That was weird. Alright. I guess I'll take whatever you got as well. String. Also string. I don't want your string. There we go. Off the edge. Are there any more we got here? No, okay. Maybe it's time we put some doors in at some point here, too. Maybe not today. It's 12:15, just about. Maybe not today. Alright, so we'll have this, this sort of wall in here. And as I was saying, let's also go and sort of mark this out. So basically, this should follow a particular pattern here. And this one's going to be gone. So we'll do something like this, and we'll have a special tunnel here to get to the door. Probably use the taller doors here as well, just for aesthetics. So we have this little wall-y thing here. Is that accurate? That is accurate. Okay, good. Do a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of this, and we're good. So that leaves us with a still a pretty serious interior space to work with. And we'll also line up this one as well. just to get it done. So we have a place to work with here. Yeah, generally speaking, they're going to be one block out. Pretty much the whole way until here. There we go. There. So we shrank the interior by 2 blocks, and I barely noticed. Like, so much space to work with. So what we're going to have here is above, we'll have these rooms. And the rooms don't need to be huge. But I don't think they need to be tiny either. I mean, there's dormitories, but, you know, we live in some kind of luxury. I think ideally, we'd want the rooms to make sure that they don't, like, cut off this light source at the end here. Like, this should be... Let's do a bit of this. Gonna kind of figure out how big these rooms would be here if we avoid the light source. So potentially, and again, these are just blocks for measurement purposes. I think this is plenty of interior space for the corner room here. That's what, a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5x5 interior space for a corner room. That's plenty, and in fact, I might even cut it off, chop it down to a 4x4, so that so we don't have this coming up right on the corner of this particular window here. Yeah, but I want to be able to have like a 4x4, so that way we can do like a little bit of a slope to there. Where am I hearing a shiver? And why am I hearing a shiver? Unsettling. Hey there, Gwalov. String or nothing. Pop a lantern on the ship. Oh, that's right, you can do that. I forgot. Would be cool to have polished silver plates to make mirrors. So you can have like the sun reflected into an area with a mirror. That'd be really cool. I'd get behind that. Yeah, give me a minute here, and we'll go put a mirror, no mirror, a lantern on the ship. So something like that. Like that. And we can recover you. So, bye. So yeah, like a 4x4 interior room. Plenty of space for, you know, a monk. And let's see, do a bit of this. There's a corner here. Maybe the corner room has 2 doors. Just for aesthetics. And then, so that way every monk would have a roughly 4x4 interior. With double doors. Double doors just because, you know, we are fancy here a little bit. That, I guess. So 1, 2. Wait, is this right? Yes, right. So this monk gets sort of short shrift. Short shrift. It's a weird word. Shrift. And this hallway, this will actually come back into something here. Probably whatever staircase we do that's going to be here for easier access to this area will happen right here. It might even be something where we just do like a little switchback staircase. I don't want this one to be too fancy. This is for getting to and from the dorms and for the maintenance up to here. So I'm not super worried about, like, really jazzing that. It still should be nice looking, but not, you know, not super snazzy. So 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and 3. And then this probably won't really be a room. We could maybe squeeze one in here if we had to. But maybe this will be where we do the staircase. It could be as simple as that. So we have this weird looking snake thing here, alright. So that brings our design basically out to here. Let's actually bust this up a little bit. This isn't going to be this far out. Alright, I'm going to kill that shiver. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him! What? He's under our feet. Or he's like chomping on the flowers, whichever. Maybe a spot by the stairs for a day room. I don't know. Is that like an amenity that you think monks should have? With all this space to meditate. Or maybe it should be like a reading room or a science lab or something. You know, this is a temple of knowledge, right? Get the science lab going. For science. Where did I put the lanterns? I think they're up in the bin upstairs. He's in the walls. Yeah, pretty much. We may have to do a little underground exploration just to find the source of those things and stop them. Lanterns? Nope. Lanterns? Yes, here we go. So we can put one on the ship. Okay, let's do that. Das Boot. I'm pretty sure it's going to go at this end, isn't it? Port prow storage. Upper figurehead mounting point, okay. Oh, that's on the ground. Where do these go, anyway? Upper mast mounting point. Ah, there you go. Cool. Well, I suspect that doesn't actually provide block light. It's also like not close to where the W is anyway. Oh well. What? What? Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Yep. Throw your rocket point blank range. Ah, because we messed with the lighting here. Okay. Why don't you come with me? Just stick you there. Problem solved, I hope. Jonas motorboats win. Copyist rooms for making money. That makes sense, I guess, yeah. I can get behind that. Alright, so this would be... Actually, I need to move you now. Can I move you there without messing up lighting over here? Yes, I can. Sweet. Alright, so... Let's come back down here. This will be our corner post, our corner... post, sure. And then... This would come this way. And basically we just follow the contour... here for the most part. This might have to be like expanded a little bit to make room. Now again on the floor here we'd have something like this. Now whatever's under here, this doesn't have to be a wall. This doesn't have to be, you know, cut off from usefulness. This could be more dorms. This could be something more practical. maybe we put kitchens down here, mess hall kind of stuff. And I think for some of these places, that's what we'll do. So maybe because we have the Brethren's dorms here, then maybe like directly under here would be kitchens. Now over here, I said we're going to do storage, or we might do storage. I haven't decided where exactly, but in general, let's maybe earmark this for a storage area. That means that the Brethren here would have to go over, or Brethren and Cistern, we have to go over to here to eat. That's probably fine. But that means we can sort of turn this area into some kind of very foggy, love it, very foggy mall kind of thing. Where maybe, let's see, so we have this block here, let's mark you. So maybe from, say, here, so I'm going to go one block back. Maybe something like this, or maybe one block wider even. Oops, missed that one. Was that too wide? No, it's 3 wide. I'm so funny. It's like maybe this turns into something here. Turn off that display as well. Like this in here, this could be some kind of garden. Maybe we grow some more of the Mediterranean cypress trees, like right down the middle, and then we plant something like something non-deserty, because this inside, it doesn't, you know, it's going to need, well, it's not going to get as much light, so we wouldn't want to put like the desert stuff in here, the things that want a lot of light. But maybe we could plant some of the cooler weather plants in here, you know, where there's air conditioning. Vintage storage, vintage hard drive, wine cellar, scroll storage. But yeah, so this could be a little garden area, and maybe here, since we've been using like the gravel primarily, maybe in here we would use actual dirt, and we never get grass growing here, but at least the dirt itself would, you know, we'd plant flowers there, and it would look probably fine, No mushrooms. I don't think the desert is conducive to mushroom growing. And by the same token, we could use a similar design over here, but rather than trees and things, trees and things, we could do the storage stuff. Or, call me crazy. Call me super crazy. Since this is where the ships come in, we'd have some kind of loading and unloading somewhere. Would we really want to send all of our storage to the far back corners, or would we keep it close? Just thinking, like, logistically. Not even from, like, an actual gameplay standpoint, but, like, real-life logistics. Although, to be fair, this would be closer to the water, which means more, assuming this is a giant salt sea or salt lake, it would mean more salt water, meaning more salt, more moisture, and therefore possibly more corrosion or spoilage here versus the back. So maybe we do keep the storage back there, because maybe it also is more aesthetic to have, like, you know, be able to sit and eat your meal and look down the harbor. Yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. So let's assume that. That's so weird looking. When I move, like the lantern light doesn't quite keep up with my screen motion. It's like it takes a second to catch up. It's very unsettling. Very, I say. All right, so with that being said, oh, and we're still a block down here, guys, by the way. I just realized that. So, like, this level here This is where our floor is going to be. This is the subfloor because, again, like I said, we're going to have a step up into here for our general floor area, our floor level. So, yeah, that gives us a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 block high ceiling. That's more than enough. And also that means we have a 6 block high ceiling to work with there because those columns are 5. That's a 6th one right there. So, yeah. I'm liking this design more and more as I think about it. So you have some kind of garden here, and then since this is like the dorm area, I definitely think that we'd want to have this be like where the brethren tend to eat. Yeah. Let's what I want to do next. Let's get some doors in here. Let's design the doors and some of the stairwell stuff. Maybe we'll replace some of this with more of the chert ashlar around here. But these doors are going to actually have to be an extra block up. So maybe we'll even put like stairs in here. So there's like a stair up to here, and then there's a stair up to here through the actual final door. Let's go get some materials for that. And that might require smelting some more copper just to make some more nails. Because I'd also like to think about getting some of these doors in up top. I'm going to put away this stuff for now. Just to clear up some space. Run over to the other base to get some nails. Do some medicinal plants. Oh yeah, we should have a, it's always creepy. We should have a little garden for horsetail. Absolutely. Alright, so I'm going to put away a little bit of medium soil we have. 14 is in here. Bye. Okay. So, let's see. Hey, let's do some smithing, guys, so we can get the wind to go away. Alright, why am I here again? Right, nails. And things for doors. Because we're going to be making the tall doors, which require nails. Pause the game here. Alright, so do the giant gates not require nails? So a 3 block tall door requires 1 set of nails and strips. And we need 16 doors. So we have 1 more than we need. It's not very comforting. Yeah, what do the giant gates require? 8. 8 by 5. Oh, really? Ah, man, this mod is spoiling us. All right, this mod is so spoiling us. Let's go get some acacia. Actually, I think we might have enough at the other base. Ooh. Let's go replant some acacia. Harvest and replant. Oh, and we need to do some planted trees too, some potted trees at some point, for sure. The ceiling floor for upper level going to be how thick? I'm not sure. It's going to be kind of exactly as thick as it needs to be. It'll probably end up being, I'm going to guess, 2 blocks thick. Not my preference, but it should be fine. 2 blocks thick is plenty, and also not too much. If we get to 3 blocks thick, then I'd start getting a little worried. Alright, yeah, let's make some more nails and strips, because we're going to need that anyway at some point for the trunks. Alright. Actually, is this going to be enough copper? I don't know. Well, we only need to do 4 ingots worth, so there should be plenty of copper for that. In fact, we already have 9. So we need, what, 80 for 4 ingots? really wish that tooltip wouldn't overlap the number. Okay, there we go. Boop. It's a good thing we didn't go actually do some smithing. Should be enough for, I think, wearing its worth. Beer and mead storage. Yeah, you know, actually, this might be the place. Well, this being the temple over there. This might be the time for actually building out some winemaking stuff and mead making stuff, since that would be fairly traditional. I mean, maybe not a desert temple. Probably not the best place for brewing beer. But maybe, yeah, that'd be a good idea, I think. All right, let's grab some shears. Let's grab a second pair of shears. And let's go chop us down some acacia, because I know we're getting pretty low here. Let's stay inside, like I just said. Let's stay inside and not chop any acacia. It's, oh my goodness. They're spawning so early nowadays. I hate it. I really hate these guys. Are there any over here that are... Is it safe over this side? Temporarily safe. Quick, hurry. Before the game engine notices we're over here. I need some acacia seeds. There's some tall acacias over here in some places. How many do I have? I got 2 seeds so far. That's not enough. You kidding me? Here we go. 3, 4. Is the elk warning me? This time, the bad guys are here. What's that? A player outside in the dark, woefully unbothered by mobs? Yeah, exactly. I mean, the game is designed to do literally that. No, you're not wrong. There's I was looking at the ripped code a little while ago, and basically it looks at the player's location every now and then. It's not like a constant thing. Like every minute or two, it looks at the player and says, okay, the rift level is X. Does the player have at least Y number of rifts nearby? If no, start attempting to spawn them. And then it does spawn them, usually. Alright. Shave this tree bald. Okay. We have 16. That's plenty. More than plenty. Good thing it's only low. Yeah, don't jinx it. Don't you ruin this for me. I got plenty of space for storing this too. Alright. So literally the rift spawning is just screw the player in particular. Yep, that's how it goes. And the reason to do that is that it would be programmatically expensive to have a lot of rifts spawned that aren't going to do anything. Because they're still going to be running the checks of, like, you know, when to spawn creatures, is it you know, light enough, dark enough, that kind of thing. So the way that they do it makes sense programmatically. pumpkins. I got a glimpse of them when we were we poked our head out and saw the bad guys out there. I'll check in the morning. They might have grown enough. We will want to check for any potentially withered vines. That's the one thing we want to take care of early. Let's go ahead and let's not sleep. We want to just check these guys first. How are we doing? Oh, done. Okay. Get the taunt. Oh no! Don't put the seeds in there. Goodness. They burn for 1 second. Alright, get some more of these going on. And we're actually have to go on a copper ore mining expedition at some point. Again, not this Wednesday, because I'm not going to have a chores stream. But maybe next Wednesday would be the appropriate time to do that. Alright, let's sleep. Get the bad guys gone, get the nails cooling. We'll go chop down the rest of the acacia trees and replanting them, and then we will make our doors. And then sort of design the landing / patio around those exterior doorways. Sorry, water break. Alright, so let's go check on the pumpkins. Yeah, is it safe? No, it is not safe. Come here, you. Die. I don't want your stupid arrow. Get out of here. Where's my knife at? There you are. You're fine. You won't shoot me. So these guys they're babies, but they're doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. So it's 12:40 in real life right now. So we'll have probably have like maybe one more night. We'll try to sleep tonight if it gets nighttime. And it should by right at 1 o'clock. We'll sleep. We'll check the pumpkins. We might go a couple minutes over. But that should then be that. It should be dawn. Dawn. Oh, dawn. Oh, dawn. My mouth fails me today. Speech center functioning at 10% capacity. 10% throughput. Alright, let's grab you, and let's grab you. And we're not going to need all of this acacia for today, but I figure better to start stocking up rather than to need it and not have it, you know, as they say. Speaking of needing and not having, let's... shoot. Alright, bees are for later. Bees are for later. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll put a poll up. Not Q&A. Close. Poll. Bees? Yeah. Nah. Start poll. Ow. Really? Really? No, no you don't. No. No. None of that. Not cool. BOs. Alright, chop a tree. Chop a tree, plant a tree, chop a tree, and plant a tree. I have a lot of beeswax. I had a lot of beeswax. I think it's mostly now in candle form. I'll check though when we get back. Just out of curiosity. I will still respect the outcome of the poll, no matter what. Although it's starting to tip towards yeah. should be plenty of acacia for our needs. Goodbye. Hey, we got oranges. Neat. I will never need those. Oh, we have piggies? No piglets yet. Okay. So we have 18 beeswax. We've got 43 candles. Of those 43, I think 7 are earmarked for lanterns already. So we could certainly use more beeswax. It wouldn't hurt. The orange trees in your test build all flowered at once. It was pretty. That would be really cool to see, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to put these extra seeds in here just because I don't want to take them to the other place. Let's put some of this away. And I'm going to get these... Oh, let's put the shears away. Bloop and bloop. I'm going to get this saw. So we need 16, let me think. Yeah, we need 16 of those triple height doors. Yikes. Yikes, bruh. That's how I definitely talk in the real world. I say bruh a lot. Just like bruh. You guys know it, right? I'm always like bruh. Okay. It takes 2 per door. Wow. Okay, and that's the solid door. We don't want those. We will want some of the smaller solid doors, but not right now. Okay, so next are the giant ones, which are the 8x5 acacia. Wow, 11. 11. Oh my goodness, that is a ton of wood. Which, I mean, it makes sense. I'm not complaining here. It's just, wow. Now we need, let's see, we need 4 of those. This should be enough. Actually, that's more than enough. Lost some leftovers. It's fine. The real question is how will the hammer... It doesn't say how much. Oh, recipe will use 1 durability. Really? 1? Okay, it's cheating. There we go. Got 4 of our doors. Done. Okay, sweet. I'll take it. That seems a little low. A little too much of a good deal there. Or too good of a deal. Alright, so we got our stash of nails back up to where it was before. That's fine. We got plenty of acacia. We will bring this with us because we're going to need a lot more acacia in general. Let's go back. I think we have everything we need there. And let's go. How'd you miss the piggies? We did them a little while ago on a tour stream, because we were having to hunt farther and farther out for food. Oh, I didn't. Oh, darn it. Whatever. You stay with me. Didn't mean to bring those with. I do want to grab. Do I have any chert? Ashlar. Let's leave the wood here. Just barely enough space for it, too. Aha. Church Ashlar. Grab a couple of these. I thought I had... Oh, I know where I have stairs at. Stairs are up. The stairs are upstairs. Not in that bin. I guess they're over here. Yes, and this should be enough stairs. I don't need a ton. So let's see what we can do about these doorways down here. One thing that I would like to avoid, I prefer to avoid, breaking my knees, is, we'll start with this one. So, I don't want to have these right up against the chert. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad actually, honestly. They wouldn't be on that side of the lock either though. So let's do this. Let's put in some stairs here first. So I think what we'll do is we'll have these little stairs like right here, something like that. We'll have our little basic thing here, and this might get changed to flat, smooth sandstone for the floor. And then we're going to need to have something there, and we need the stairs up, like so. So that means that whatever is here will be holding the door. Now this could be as simple as putting it here. So let's just sort of test this out visually. The thing is, we really can't get away from the chert that much, so we may have to end up leaning into it instead. Not my favorite thing. Ugh. Ew. Yuck. I don't like that too much. At all, in fact. So we have some options. So we're going to have, these here. That's sort of a given. And this wall is too thin, too narrow to do more of the andesite there. Let's just get this in here. Like so. We're going to have this chert there. So maybe what we do here... Ugh. Yeah, that just doesn't look good. I'm thinking some kind of frame. Now, we could push this whole thing back into here, and like by a block, and have like a, this could be chert, and then have some kind of sandstone around it, just to make it a little bit less ugly. That's one option. Another option is I goofed. The other option is I goofed. And maybe we should have made these out of Kapok and tested them rather than making 16 off the bat. But you know me. You guys know me. I could never do that. I could never betray you like that. Right? I'm a little reluctant to... Oh, here we go. Right here, you can't really tell anything. From here, you won't see any of the door frame until you get close. So what we could do is we could chisel into all of these here some of the like polished sandstone. That would give us the bright yellow to then sort of allow this door to be here. So let's try that. I feel like that's simpler and more productive than throwing out 16 of these doors. I believe they're all upstairs though. Yes, let's go get some of those. You like the acacia doors? Surely I could put them elsewhere if I don't go here. I might be able to. I don't want to say that I'll definitely be able to use them elsewhere, but I might be able to. But don't have a lot of these things. That's okay. Where is... Did I leave my chisel here? I did. It's over here, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Let's also grab... Not you. Where is my polishing chisel? You like the acacia because they're lovely and warm? I mean, ideally, these are out of the way doors. They could really be whatever, like, material we want them to be. I guess we'll just, you know, wear you a little bit more. I don't feel the need to get a ton of blocks here. Or apparently any blocks. Okay. Do I have any more of these up here or not? No, my goodness. The episode based off of this portion of the video is going to be how to go up and down ladders a lot. The title of this one. Alright, so you guys said yeah for bees, so in just a second, we're going to go back to the bees. We'll sleep. We'll deal with the pumpkins. Ah, hammer, right. And then we're going to have to call it there. There we go. It's plenty. Alright, so what we could do here is we could just take this guy out and this guy out. Actually, all these wouldn't even need to be chert at all. Get through here, I can. And we could do some of this. Like so. And then these blocks here would just become half sandstone. So we would do, let's see, we would do a bit of this. We could use these guys. Leave some money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exactly. We would just do a bit of this. Pop some of you in here. And who knows, we might still hate this, so just going to give it a try, though, before we give up entirely. Of course, the real question is... Oh, okay, it works. I was worried I was going to put the seam right in the middle there, which would have been very unfortunate. Yeah, I don't hate it. It's alright. And again, this is not meant to be a fancy door. We're not going to see it. Like, we'll see it as we're ducking in and out. That's, like, what you see here is all we're ever going to really see. We're not going to be marveling at the archway. This is the service entrance. So, I think I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I think it's fine. Yeah. Alright, so that's our plan for that. Let's go shed the trappings of our builder hat. Ever so temporarily. And let's go do the bees since bees want out. With a nice round number there of yas. Or yas. Let's go. Don't forget to doff my backpack. Well, I'm doing the simpler bees this time around. We're not doing the game-breaking bug bees. We do, however, need some clay and probably some of you. Papyrus. Keep saying papyrus some days. Alright, blue-gray clay. We need literally one more. Sweet. Exactly the, we didn't need one more. Wait, how many do we have? We have 8. Oh, I miscounted. We needed half of what I thought we needed. That's fine. Alright, here we go. Bug bees in relation to bugbears? Maybe. Depends. Can they wield a morning star? Okay, we'll start with, does it really matter? Yeah, they're all ready. Okay. Do the corners for now. Boop. Bzz. 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 When did they add the papyrus skips? I think that was in 1.21, I want to say. Yeah, they're interesting. It's they're very green. It's funny, when I was a kid, my bedroom walls were about this color. So when I see it, I think of my old childhood bedroom. All right, and we'll snag you. All right, this requires me to put on the ground, and then I can knife it, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Okie doke. Let's go press all this beeswax. And I'll do a real quick drive-by the pumpkins now, but I think in the mornings when we really need to take a peek at them and look for withered vines. Oh, pumpkin already. Nice. Yeah, I don't see anything withered here. Cool. That shade of green is one of your favorite colors. It was nice, you know, it was a great color for a bedroom wall growing up. And, you know, given my favorite color has been green for, like, ever. As a kid, everything had to be green. Everything had to be green. Let's go ahead and press this out of here, straight into the ground. Goodbye, honey. So sorry to see you go. Right. I got the beeswax. And I'm not going to turn these into candles. I mean, we can't do that instantly anyway anymore, so these get to go here and await potential candleage. Let's put the copper away too. Goodbye, malacopper. And we got some papyrus to put away. Oops, you guys, there we go. And that should be everything that we need to get rid of here. So, we'll go ahead and sleep. It's a little early. We'll wake up at like 4 a.m., but that's okay. I want to take a quick peek and make sure our pumpkins are still nice and healthy, and we'll deal with the hail of arrows as we go and check that out, I guess. Who doesn't love getting shot at while they garden? Alright, so pumpkin pie time. Don't hear anything out there. That could be wrong. Run! Nothing there. We're gonna go this way. Alright, live pumpkin there. Nothing withered there. I'm gonna get my axe for dealing with withered vines because it's a lot faster. No, we're good there. It is annoying how much maintenance pumpkins actually take. I think what we'll do is... oops, one last one here. We're all good. Okay. So what we'll do for harvesting these is... I think the safest bet is going to be, rather than making sure we have 16 to replace these for later, since we can't chisel these outside of the 2 months of October and November in the real world, we'll harvest whatever we can, we'll chisel them right away. I'll keep one, just in case. And through next weekend's stream, we will harvest and chisel, and then let them go, because we probably will still have pumpkins growing by the end of next stream. It's just, they take days and days to grow, which is normal and it's fine. And then we'll just, like, I guess, replant whatever we have and slowly deal with it from there, because, like, it's not going to be vital for another year of real life. So we won't have to worry about that again, hopefully, in this playthrough. But, folks, that's going to do it for today. I hope you all had a good time building out and finishing the first set of the Phil Boswell Memorial Stairway and some of the interior planning and design work for the temple proper and the bumbling around with doors. Always a blast. I can do some pumpkin work off screen. Yeah, guys, I don't know where I got these 48 stacks of pumpkins from. All right, folks. Well, anyway, as always, my name has been Corazar. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.